Hey, you can put London on the phone for a second. London. Peanut. Did you brush your teeth this morning? London. What are you doing? London. Come to the phone, London. Daddy's trying to talk to you. What are you doing? See? See, this is why there's so much domestic violence in separated relationships. Like, you know what I'm saying? Clearly, people want to play games and interfere with matters that don't have nothing to do with them. This dude and my baby mama keep playing, and they don't recognize where this is gonna lead. I'm fully aware, but as much as I know I need to take a step back and hold my composure, still, it's like I don't want to at all, off of the blatant disrespect. People try to say I'm in the wrong, but the people saying that are in position to stop acting a fool, and they choose not to. So pointing the finger and blaming game, when I'm on stream, and you've seen it, I want to talk to my daughter, but then, you know, people just playing games now. They breaking the law, deceiving the law. They want to do anything under the sun and want things to go their way. Like, I just, you know, CORY, you can't turn a hoe into a housewife. And you wanna control this female who's really just lost control of her life, and you wanna disrespect me, my daughter, and then disrespect me out my name and tell me a whole bunch of stuff like about things that you have no idea about, and you just want to get drawn off of whatever she's saying. And I've been there before. That's why I know so specific what you're doing, because I was doing that with her child's father. And then I did the goofy and put a baby in her, and now, you know, it's happened to me. Now he's moved on and married with someone else, and I'm stuck dealing with the remnants. But, you know, I'm going to get through this. It's more frustrating than anything. It's not like it's so hard to let go. It's the disrespect, you know what I'm saying? And people thinking that they could just do anything without repercussion or without, you know, like, this woman was literally just, she dropped off my kid when I was staying at my mom. She dropped her off for a couple months, and then she decided to move in with my mom, with her son, and, you know, just basically use that to her advantage. And, you know, I mean, my baby mom is just crazy. She don't got no job, she don't got no car, she don't work. She's just like the worst human being I've ever met, and anybody that's with her feels the same way about her. But just some people just lie to her face though and stroke her ego. But, you know, my baby mama knows she's trash, and she running off sympathy and being like, oh, you know, you saying this about me, and, you know, like, boo-hoo. She like, what, 36, 37? Like, we overgrown to deal with this stuff. And not only, you know, I got all this ammunition and this resentment built up. Really, I'm just trying to be a dad, and I am a good dad. And, you know, you could ask my child and see just in person, like, and you could tell, like, oh, how much, you know what I mean, how important I am to my baby, how my, you know, and it's like, people are using this situation because they're not getting everything they want out of me, so they can use something that I want against me. And now I'm dealing with child support, which we got child support hearing on Zoom next month, and I have nothing on my name. I got nothing holding me back from anything, and it's the temptation to lash out is what I'm fighting, because any parent would be frustrated dealing with what I'm going through. Basically, Amber's playing these games and letting her boyfriend, her ex-boyfriend, she just moved back 100 miles away from me, taking my daughter, my 5-year-old daughter who's going to be 6, away from her school, away from her friends, away from her environment, away from her immediate family, so Amber can go jump on some dick, or so she could go get high, or, you know, mess around. Amber does not, she's not going to get a job. You know, oh, I need a babysitter. Oh, I don't have transportation. She's literally, I don't even know what the word is for this woman, but like, it is the most ridiculous. It's the, I just can't explain enough how the amount of patience I have, but then the absolute knowledge that I'm running out of patience. And then it's like, now at this point, I don't want to have patience. I don't want to have tolerance and peace. I keep dealing with these goofies, and anytime I put some pressure on them, or any pressure applied, then all of a sudden people they change and they stop acting all tough, and then they get the, you know, okay, yes sir, no man. But then it's like, why do I have to, you know, go through all these hurdles? Why does it have to get to that? Why can't, you know what I'm saying? Why can't you just stay out of me and my daughter's business? Like, I mean, that's just what it is. Like, let me deal with my child. But then, of course, men want to rush to women's aid when they play the damsel in distress, totally ignoring the fact, like, the reason, like, why, think about it, like, why does she even get here in the first place? You know what I'm saying? Why does she lose custody of her kids in the first place? Why did her marriage fail in the first place? But yet, because quite frankly, because you ain't got no motion, or you dry, you know, now you gonna save somebody. This the same woman that left you. Regardless, whatever, y'all broke up or whatever, like, you, and now you thinking that because she trying to get me on child support, that she gonna have some more money, or you gonna have some money, or whatever, because,
and guys, that's exactly the kind of high impact defense they want to see out of him.
like, dog, you stupid. Not only you wasting your time, not only you not trying to make it work with your baby mama, but like, you playing with your life, son. And everybody think that they just tougher than a bullet, you know? If people think like, oh, it won't get to that point, when it do, it's too late. And then people be scared off the threat of it. Like, I don't got freedom of press, freedom of speech, and all these different amendments. But at the end of the day, people don't respect God's law. And, you know, it's crazy, but at the same time, I get it. You know? I get it. But, bruh, this making it harder for me and my daughter. But the fact is, it is how I'm coming. Like, and then y'all just gonna create more problems with y'all and out of me. And it's just, it's frustrating, it's annoying, you know? We could do this, but you just showing how weak of a adult and man and father you are, Corey. Who picks up the phone? First of all, I've been in this female life, this woman life, longer than my child's been alive. But what makes you just so, like, what makes you Superman, dog? Because what, she fucking you with sucking your dick? Like, you want a dummy job? Is that it? Like, you just, What is it, dog? She not attractive. She don't got no teeth, no money. Why are you in love with this woman? At least when I got up with her, she had some teeth left. Like, and I know I was tripping when I got with her in the first place. She a low quality person. Like, she doing similar what happened with me, what she doing with you. And you know, I'm just, the first time I seen you, you know what I'm saying, you was cordial. Now we got to, you know, act like it's a problem with me and you, because really it ain't. Really, you just a goofy. I know how to deal with goofies. You just, you know, that's the simple part. But what's annoying is this ain't really helping anything getting me closer to London. So that's like what the main focus is London. At the same time, as a man, I don't know how you think it's just gonna work out for you playing with me and my kid. And then you look at your safety, or because of the fact that you 100 miles away, like, oh, you can't do that. Oh man. You look at it like somebody gonna look out for you. Bro. And you know, I really ain't even, this ain't fun for nobody. You know, I ain't getting no joy out of this, but really, like, what do you expect? And what else is a hurt father like myself gonna do after been dealing with this? Like, y'all really don't have no leg to stand to tell me anything about what's going on. Y'all don't know, and y'all don't care. But y'all always, you know, it sounds good to always take the high moral ground and just you want to hear yourself talk. But really, people don't know what they would do in certain positions. But they like to say what they would do for the outlook of it or the perception. But honestly, you know, a lot of y'all beat y'all girlfriends up, but then want to be the same person who criticize somebody else for them. Or just not realize, like, anger makes people do things that, you know, ultimately they can regret. Some of y'all don't really got nothing to stand on or live for, though. Y'all will just, you know, get punked out and, you know, chalk it up to that. But it's like, yo, I'm losing my temper, you know, I'm losing control. I am, and slowly but surely. And it's like, well, y'all really don't care. And when something happens, you know, y'all will be not even in a position to do anything about it. When something happens, you know, law enforcement's not going to do nothing. It's their job to, you know, protect and serve, but they don't do none of that. They get a paycheck, rolling around, cruising. They wear bulletproof vests and got cuffs and got batons and got guns. Like, what are they doing? But in any given moment when they want to act like they're a threat, you know, they try to push up on you, and then they got justice and the law on their side. I don't want to have to deal with somebody else and another man pertaining to my kid. Now it's like he think that, you know, he feel like he my kid's daddy or something, you know? It's just, bruh, and you ain't doing nothing but making things rough for yourself. I obviously, as a content creator, I use this as content, but I'm not getting no money from talking slick or getting mad. I'm not getting no money from it, but I'm still, you know, I'm gonna vent. I'm gonna shed some light on a lot of these characteristics and you know, tendencies of people who really just, you know, want to play. You know, it's adultschoolwithmarco podcast, the TRILLEST from the school in America. And today, you don't have to respect how I feel. I still have a voice and I'm gonna speak on it. And a lot of y'all are scared to talk and speak up. It's not trending, it's not popular, someone will get mad. A lot of y'all scary. Y'all grew up scary y'all didn't have certain situations where you had to rise above and defend anything or be tough. Y'all just look at things happen on the internet and just, you know, lean on that. Whatever ain't got the most likes or shares, you don't believe in, or whatever the case is. I'm hurting, but I'm also healing at the same time. It's just, you know, people don't understand. Like, you playing with the wrong one, and ultimately I'm gonna get the victory in the end. But it's like, okay, you can laugh now and cry later. I mean, really, you ain't doing nothing good for my daughter by giving me any static or smoke. Like, she misses me, but then it's like, it's hard for a child, especially when they're torn between both of their parents. And I know exactly what that's like. I've been through that. I got so much wisdom on this topic, but it's like, it don't matter. Y'all just want to fast forward through this and get to the end and see what happens. But really, that is like, y'all don't care. Y'all got y'all own lives, and I get that. But I've cut plenty friends and family off. You know what I mean? And it's really, at this point, I'm doing it so much more and so at a rapid pace where it's like, hey, that's fine. It's good for me too. I'm making more room for better things in my life. You can't allow family members to treat you wrong because they're family members. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, hurt people hurt people. You know, and a lot of y'all grown up hurt, just like me. And the reason I have this courage and bravery to say the things that don't want to be heard or said is because somebody has to do it, man. It's got to get done. Somebody got to do the Lord's work. And then it's like, okay, well, what am I gonna get out of being a pest and calling? You know, obviously somebody will try to get tired of me and try to, you know, get an OP, get a restraining order. I mean, y'all play these sick games because y'all be in y'all feelings and y'all react off emotions. Y'all not trying to figure out what the real solution is to nothing. Y'all just go off of y'all feelings. Oh, I'm mad, I'm gonna do something now. Like little toddlers. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. My daughter gonna be 6 years old, and she's more mature than some of these people in their mid-30s. Show more innocent, show more, more, brave. Like, it's just. On every possession. He's got Bird. Darius Garland is out there with Taylor. Netflix, Hulu, Peacock, somebody need to pick up my life story, because it's like when everything gets exposed eventually, and it still may not make a difference, but at least somebody can testify, somebody can be a witness, because it's like these things are happening to me and it's to strengthen me. Yes, it makes me upset, but this is still, happening to strengthen my faith. Is it frustrating? Yes. Do I wish it wasn't had to be like this? Yes. But it is what it is, and that's the part of tests and problems, is how are you going to respond when you're faced with this? You know what I'm saying? Y'all just keep me lifted up in prayer, and I really ain't even asking for no handouts, and y'all wouldn't give it to me if I was. The state of the world right now is really, really beyond selfish, and it's like, if you see somebody having a problem, y'all first instinct is to pull out y'all phone and record it and upload it. Y'all not thinking about going to help nobody. As if you pulling out and recording a car wreck, like, oh, you gonna go viral and be a famous car wreck reporter. No, y'all just really just don't care. And y'all really numb, and y'all really hurt. That's what it really is. And ain't nobody really coming out here and saying that on their platforms. Everybody just trying to talk about all the flexes and stunts that people doing. Ain't nobody talking about what's really going on. The people that do, they, you know, they get condemned for it or get canceled for it or whatever. Like, but it's about awareness and bringing light to situations. Wherever the dark is, once the light is on it, it's illuminated, you know. And some of y'all just think that y'all safer in the dark. This dude CORY is just number 8 of Amber's boyfriends after we broke up. One of her boyfriends is the reason, one of the reasons, or, you know, Amber's the reason, but Amber got a felony for one of her ex-boyfriends for stealing some of his Veronicas. And, you know, these people just use and abuse each other, man. It really ain't no love, bro. Like, and that's just what it is, and people don't want to accept that or don't see it, so they force feed things, or they force relationships or friendships or bonds, or y'all really just trauma bombing though. Inevitably, y'all wasting time, bro. Y'all wasting me and my daughter's time, and you getting me mad, and now you gonna have to deal with that problem when it's presented to you. Like I said, I seen this dude before when I picked up my daughter the previous time, and the condition she was in last time was horrible, you know? But then it's like, he don't care about that. He just trying to stick dick in her. And she's just such the easiest. Like, it ain't, you know, I missed back in the day where it kind of was like a process to get with a woman or to earn her trust, but she's just so for the streets, it's crazy. And she think that because I love my kid, that she gets the same treatment, and she's mad that she don't, and she's dealing with her own life decisions and choices, which both of her kids gotta suffer, and her oldest son is living a better life without his mom. And, you know, he probably gonna recognize that when he gets older. Right now, maybe his bond with his mom is somewhat more protected because of the absence, but really, just like she lost her other kids, and, you know, the ones that died, she don't care about nothing but herself. All she care about is just getting high. It's crazy. I know because I got personal experience. Like, people think like I'm just talking to talk, or like I'm hating. Nah, I'm hurt. I'm a hurt dad who won't get to see his little girl.
Trying to find some answers offensively. Yeah, and you know that's gonna
and I'm brave and I speak on it. And y'all want to silence me because y'all don't like bravery. Y'all cowards. When I say y'all, it's whoever it applies to, man. And if it don't apply to you, you know, then it don't. But, you know, it ain't no more respect and honor no more, man. Everybody out for self-gain. When this game get over, I'll call one more time just to prove my point. And I could even be polite and nice, but it's like, you know, and I've asked time and time again, can you just put London on the phone? This dude think he punishing me for not letting me speak to her daughter. Really, he just putting himself out there. He putting bad karma and energy into the world. And she already don't love you, dog. My kid don't love you. Amber don't love you. You just a tool. Just like the last time. But really, G, just like how you been. Even like with your baby mama. Like, she don't rock with you. And all these women that aren't with their child's father, 90% of them is moved on or cheated on them or don't, you know. Like, it's so hard to have a healthy relationship with somebody once y'all not together. Like, where they do that at? And then people say, oh, well, no, it's not hard because blah, blah, blah. Nah, that y'all lying. Honestly, I don't look forward to having the government more in my business or having, you know, law in my business. But, you know, the people that are responsible for it don't want to take no accountability. They don't want to do the right thing. And because of my skin color, you know, and then Amber already done made racist comments. She talking about, why don't talk like I'm black, don't talk like I'm black. Like, I'm mixed, but you know what? The disrespect of you saying that speaks louder than what you said, you know, just like the audacity. And you with a God color, you know what I'm saying? Like, your boyfriend is color, you know, if you're not, you got a hell of a tan. Well, whatever, man. Like, I've been dealing with this bitter baby mama and not been in a relationship with her since 2020. And since then, both her parents had died. She done lost custody of her kids. She stayed taking L's, and now she just reacting out of trauma. But really, when I fall back and when I just, you know, which really is like, that's the inevitable that's going to happen. Yeah, of course I'm going to fall back. But at this point, my daughter being young, because I naturally care, it's like, okay, I'm fighting with my daughter's life. But now y'all want to play dirty and y'all want to do all these things. And y'all still going to suffer. One way or another, suffering will come. On phone, like in Saul, yes, there will be blood. Yes. That's not a threat. There will be blood though. And I don't know what makes you feel safer if I said it's not a threat or if it is a threat, but like, you just stupid. Honestly, at this point, nothing is phasing me. It's the God in me that's keeping y'all alive, keeping me from getting y'all low and pushing up. People really don't care about this society, don't care about crimes or right or wrong. Only a few people really are concerned with real justice, and you know, justice is gonna happen when somebody's been pushed to a certain limit. You know, karma demands accountability. Somebody's got to pay. And y'all really just, you know, y'all trying to, like I said, y'all trying to finesse the state to get some money. Because this girl feels that she's disabled or can't work, or she's just lazy though, you know? Like, she's just a piece of trash. And you want to save her and put some glitter on her, but she's still a piece of trash whenever she's got glitter on her or not. You think you could do a better job than I did, and I put a child in her? Like, you trying to spend some of my money. You trying to finesse her to get some of my money for child support. And she not going to support them children with that money. She going to buy herself some cigarettes. That's the thing with these better baby mamas, is they want to play the role like they so victimized and stuff, but they want to not look out for their child's best interest. Telling y'all, man, it's crazy, bro. And the fact that, you know, nobody can really up here deny me, I know I'm telling the truth. And I'm going to go live, I'm going to speak on it, I'm a big speaker, I'm going to use my podcast, and they have no other alternative but to get embarrassed. And that's just the analytics side of it. When people see me talking, they want to see somebody, you know, they want to see me treating somebody like, yeah, they're going to tune in. And I'm doing this to put more awareness on situations, and hopefully it's helping a father out somewhere down the line. If anything, you can grieve with me, you can vent with me, you going through it, you know. Pain shared is pain lessened. But this ain't really, this is real life. This ain't coming from no promo package. This is just how I really feel. This Dark Knight shit. This basic training preparation. Dark Knight Rises. This Marco Fultz. This ChiefMalottoPapi. But that's Marcus Allen Fultz. That's who I am. A real warrior. The name of Marcus' definition is warrior, and that's who I really am. And I done awakened the God within, and a lot of people just mad. A lot of people not trying to support the good things if it look, you know, away. That. Hey, I ain't in the business of doing what y'all want me to do. You know, like y'all can go to hell as far as I'm concerned. If you ain't with me, you clearly against me, and you're gonna lose. You're on the losing team.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
And no matter how long it take y'all to recognize that, I'm telling y'all that time and time again. And eventually, you know, if you can't beat them, you're gonna join them. And I don't, at this point, I'm pushing people away who playing both sides of the fence. You know what I'm saying? Like you're not gonna be welcome. You know? The only thing I really care about is my daughter, her well-being, you know, and I've watched her suffer for the time since she said dad at her first words. And I remember that's the day when I left. When she was 6 months, I decided to leave my baby mama. And of course I regret leaving my child, but at the same time, do you know what was going on? Like, and you don't. And honestly, nobody could take what I was going through. Nobody was going to do what I did, you know, and I just, you know, we all have our limits and breaking points, but at the same time, and do I regret it? I don't know. I mean, I regret putting a baby in Amber, but I don't regret my child. It's just hard to deal with. It's hard to deal with any broken relationship. But what makes it more stressful is watching her make so many mistakes and so many repetitive mistakes with different men, and watching those relationships fail and fail and fail, and just her thinking that, oh, this is going to work out. This is not going to work. He gonna leave you too, shorty. Then you gonna be back trying to come to me or go to your other baby daddy, or, you know, like these women play hot potato. That's all they do. And they don't love themselves. They just think that somebody just gonna always save them or bail them out. I'm to a point where I'm looking forward for her to get locked up, because that's gonna be the only way you can fully rehabilitate. And these criminals that don't be getting locked up, they not gonna learn to stop. They just not gonna stop.
Alexander against Ivy.
Oh, you bogus for saying you want your baby mama to get locked up. Why? I would have custody, and then I would not have to deal with this woman who just getting off on me. Like, I don't even care what y'all say anyway, though. Like, oh, I'm wrong. All right, then I'm wrong then. Like, I mean, whatever, man. Y'all don't know my life.
The end of the game.
This one was over well before the final buzzer.
It's been a great evening of basketball, fans. Get home safely and see you
Let's
next
see if she
time.
pick up. I'm really just like third time me calling. I'm just trying to get to my daughter. I know we already spoke about me talking to one of the Father's Day. I know she don't curb them Father's Day.
Thanking you for watching the NBA.
2, 1, 7, 2.
Buddy think he tough, and now he answering all calls. Turn the phone off. Okay. And my baby mama is like, she acting all surprised, and she back on drugs. I already know, I can tell. But it's like she thinks she doing herself some favors. Like, come on, bro. So okay, cool. You know, I could fall back. Just let my daughter suffer though, you know, just say fuck it, fuck them kids. And as a position as a dad, that's like what you want to force me in, you know. You want to believe a lie and not the truth. For my mental well-being, that's what y'all want me to do, and that's what y'all expect, to be like, fuck them kids. And even if I'm like, oh, okay, well, fuck them kids, then y'all want to tell me I'm wrong for that too. So like, how y'all want me to win here? You know what I'm saying? LeBron, oh, that's some bogus cards. Pink, okay. Nope. No! Oh! It's just frustrating, man. Like, you know, in these last couple of months, I just been feeling like I'm a hermit, man. I've been feeling like I'm isolated. I feel like I'm just growing. I mean, I am growing, but it's like, dang, bro, it ain't never used to be this hard. But learning how to change your environment and learning how to grow and adapt is key, though. You know what I mean? You could be stuck in a bad spot forever. Unless you change it. Yeah, that's my alarm, bro.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in.
But, man, what up? I'm going to continue the game and I'm going to continue to vent. I take medicine. I'm bipolar type 2. I take Lamotrigine and I take Prozac. And I've been on different medications for a long part of my time, and I spent a long time not on medication, but at the same time, I'm traumatized. I've been and then I hate saying that because I don't want to feel powerless. I don't want to feel weak. And it's like people think that you're weak for going and getting some help. Or weak for not, you know, like, no, I'm very strong. But how come I don't get a threshold? How come I don't get a limit? Or why can't I express myself, you know, and I can. And I really don't, it don't, you know, the stigma of it is beyond me. The fact of it is I'm not going to be agreeing with everybody just because they want me to. I'm not a yes man.
Jordan passes to LeBron.
Yo, long time no see. How you been? I've been miserable. I've been depressed. I've been manic. I've been suffering. I've been missing my daughter. I've been working a lot, you know, saving my money, but being prepared to lose my money because I'm gonna be on child support and still not see my kids. So I'm going through a lot, man. I'm hanging in there, but it's like the best as I can keep doing is keep breathing, man. Working through it, having faith, you know, that's what's really going to be the difference. Having faith, man.
Rebound by the Pistons.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
It's his first trip to the line.
These days, it's easy for anybody to just go pick up a gun and go commit a murder, you know. It's easy. It's not hard at all. I'm more intelligent for knowing that information and trying to resist that urge. Yeah, of course, that'll create more problems and blah, 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 blah. But I mean, that, you know, what do you think violence is? To do all that to what? You know,
Good D by James. And it's Irving with the ball for Honolulu. James gets to Jordan. And it's off from three-point range.
Shaq down there.
Almost impossible to keep Sampson off the boards, and even harder to prevent the putback. It's just not his size.
Oh, come on.
Tremendous work.
Now, here's what Dwight Howard missing his last shot. Here's throws. And set back by Howard.
And Howard takes his shot blocking very seriously, skying up and sending him back with this impressive vertical. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Corey gonna have to get off this game. He gonna have to get off for us.
And now the first time out called here for
You don't want to be in a close matchup with
Trying to get
Detroit.
some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
So we're gonna have to break away. Happy Father's Day weekend though, man. I know I'm in and out, man.
Give this team some confidence.
And Honolulu making a change here. Corver's checked in.
I'm trying to game so I can keep my mind off of all this stuff, man. This is hard, man. Ooh, pull that. Dang, show my come on, MJ.
And so it's Rose who brings the ball up for Detroit. 4-point game.
Chief Bigger, what's up, dog? New follower, that's love. Oh, man.
The kick out to Rose. Out of bounds. Honolulu takes possession.
Defense will take on this communication.
I'm a hurt father, bro.
And the Pistons.
And I'm dealing with trolls, I'm dealing with bitter baby mamas, I'm dealing with boyfriends that think that they daddies, you know, like,
To Jordan.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
and that's a dangerous game, bro. Don't play with nobody, kids and their parents, bro. And a lot of people do that, man, and it's the baby mama fault too, because you let that be comfortable. You let, you know what I'm saying, you
Play in the first quarter.
you get so traumatized and then you tell somebody, oh, it's okay to do that. Like, nah, it ain't.
And here's Corver from the arc. Rebounded by the Pistons.
It's not okay.
Detroit, no good that time either. Honolulu trails by 4. Jordan passes to Howard. O'Neal trying to break through.
Come on,
Howard can't hit. Detroit with the ball. Pass to Hardy. Back to Brown. To the inside. Davis gets a wide open look.
The aggressiveness on display from shots away.
Coming on to the floor for your home team.
The pass to Hardy. Fires the 3. And James pulls it down.
And this is what you like about his perimeter. He never gave up in challenge the defense.
Yeah, and it's really hard to stay connected to shooters out there. And even harder to contest the shot without foul.
And the shot goes in.
Yeah, nice timing there on that catch and shoot. Jordan with such a musical rhythm to his game.
And Davis, here we go. O'Neal with the defensive effort.
Great defensive effort, just saying.
I see.
He's such a competitor at that end of the floor. Never takes a possession. Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Here's Harden. Honolulu getting their last shot to go. There's 31 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Kicks it out to Jordan. And here's Corver from the arc. That drops and it comes off an assist from Jordan.
And this is Corver's shot. Continues to knock down that tray ball. He's as consistent as it gets from here.
Shaq against Davis. Pass to Pfizer. For run. Second chance effort.
Come on, jump.
Timeout.
So
Away from
Honolulu calls timeout. First.
Here come the T-shirts, everybody. Who wants one?
Corver, where you at?
Just 4 seconds left to play here in the first. Corver from deep three-point land. Last second attempt. Doesn't fall. And still at the game as the first quarter comes to a close. Honolulu up front. They lead by 3. And we'll be back with
That's
you.
okay. We got it though. I ain't tripping.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And guys, for Honolulu, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
You can see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
KYT, know your personnel. So far, good attention to the scouting report.
Round out there with Weber. Then there's Armstrong. Then there's Dirk. And it's Rose in at the 3, the small forward.
Money.
That's the group for Detroit right now. And there it is for him.
Dang, that wasn't a 3 though. Foot was on the line.
Is lethal. His ability to immediately fire off the pass as good as it gets.
What are you doing, KG?
Just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Corver against Irving. Booker dishes the corner. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
I'll just go crazy with Corver if I feel like it.
And a chance to catch up on some
Tell you.
scoring breakdown for Honolulu.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving.
Oh.
Assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
KG, I don't know what he did.
Corver finds Booker. Now here's Anthony.
Mellow right there.
Corver for by Gervin. Shot clock at 5. Anthony, the pass to Garnett. Second shot opportunity, and it's good on the lane.
And when Garnett gets it that deep, with D is at his mercy. How about the extension he's able to get up on that low block?
Passes it to Armstrong.
Corner.
And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. To the wing on the left. From deep.
Ooh, good defense. Good defense.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Money.
Limitless is Corver's range, and he can make any shot in the gym, even from way downtown.
The feed to Weber. And for Booker.
Good dude.
Weber can't hit. Honolulu leading by 9.
Mellow.
Anthony kicks to Booker. Back to Anthony. Tips it. PJ Brown
What?
with the rebound. And so Brown will bring it up for the Pistons. Here's Rose. And the dump by Rose.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does grab. Honolulu passing it around. Corver passes to Garnett. Finishing it off.
How about the power there from KG? He can fly with the
All right,
best.
switch to man.
They need a good offensive possession.
DJ
And the
Armstrong.
lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Armstrong. 1:58 left here in the second. Here's Booker. Hasn't made one yet. Duncan finds Corver. Duncan with the bounce pass. Fires from deep. Rebound by the Pistons.
Should have hit that one.
Over pass to Armstrong. Brown. The rebound by Garnett. Honolulu leading by 7.
Devin right there.
And Booker flashing his athleticism. What a dunk there by the young guard.
Down low.
What are you doing?
Armstrong gets the bucket. Armstrong has got 7 points.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Must leave that Corver. Rebound by Rose. And it's Irvin on the wing. And a
reversed it home. That was
Agreed. The agility on display. Feeds it to Weber. And Weber throws it back.
What is the L1 button for? Every time I do that.
Take that one.
Home team foul. George Weber. Second personal foul. Team second. At the line for the away team, forward, Papi, Fultz,
And he makes
two shots.
Top quarter is the definition of a sharpshooter. Whether he's standing still or running off the screen, you have to stay attached to him, or he'll make you pay.
Daniels is checked in for Brown. The pass to Daniels. Great D that time from Duncan. Honolulu leading by 7. Shot and game clock separated by 5. From 8, Korver with the bucket, getting it done inside. He's got 15.
Corver is just pouring shots in the basket. He has been so dialed in with his shot.
Anthony against Rose.
Away team foul. Kevin Garnett.
Detroit, they have had
First
2
personal
chances at
foul.
the line already, making it
First
both.
team foul.
At the line,
Free throw pass to Rose.
Two shots.
And both free throws good for Rose. We've got 13 seconds left to play here in the half. Fantastic finish by Booker.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Pass to Daniels. Over Garnett. And that shot was up and down, but doesn't go in. And so it's Honolulu. Ahead
Your
by
home
9 as the
team,
quarter.
25. The away team, 34.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Nice game. Great performance by Kyle Korver.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer.
Home team foul.
He was scoring.
BJ Armstrong. First personal foul. First team foul.
Because you're right. He's
At the line for the away team,
So Howard sitting on the bench. This is Phil Jackson's lineup. We've got Garnett, Anthony out there with Duncan. Then there's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's McGrady in at the 2 guard. Gervin outside. Here's Armstrong. Garnett with the block.
Duncan.
McGrady against Gervin. Here's Duncan, but he uses the glass on the lane. Duncan's got the lead up to 13 now for Honolulu.
And Duncan just superb when he gets in close to the basket. Has a number of moves to choose from, and that soft, delicate touch near the rim.
Here's McGrady. Good rebound by Gervin. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Here's Armstrong. And the rebound goes to Duncan. Duncan's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Anthony, and it's Anthony with the jam.
Great job by Anthony keeping his balance, not allowing the contact to stop him from scoring.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
And Coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
Yeah, you have to take a timeout in a situation like this. Stop the bleeding a bit and regroup.
Yeah, I know I'm just wasting my time calling because I know what they own. They're not going to pick up and like they're going to keep playing. So
Detroit trails by 15.
pray over the situation and drop it because you just stay making me mad. Bro. And I want to fuck you over. I want to fuck you up. For real. Thinking that you're safe for playing with me and doing this. Just the whole ass. That's all. Don't make you tough because you're not giving the phone over to my daughter. That don't make you tough at all. You're scary in real life. So. You like it, I love it. Fuck them kids, right? Fuck them kids. It's really the whole shit about you playing with me.
That's how you help free up the team.
Irving finds Jordan. Front past the arc. Rebounded by the Pistons. Weber's got his fourth rebound.
Oh, how could you say fuck them kids? Bitch, how could you let a baby die? Like, we ain't gonna get into that outfit. It is what it is.
Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
Like, you want to play victim because it sounds good. Alright.
Howard in the post. Guarded by Weber.
Come on, man.
To the paint. And the rebound goes to Honolulu. 17 points was their biggest margin. Rodman down low. The Busher's there. Rodman no good. Detroit trails by 13. Inside. Here's Weber. Weber can't get that one to fall. It's Rodman with the ball for Honolulu. Pass to Howard. Honolulu passing it around.
2 minutes remaining in the
Dishes to Rodman.
2 minutes.
Cut.
Kicks it to Howard. Just 5 to shoot. And Jordan gets it to go.
And what you like there, Jordan never looks like he's rushing. Makes quick, solid decisions.
Jordan's gone 3 for 7 tonight. Pass to the Busher. It's in there. Davis with the assist.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pass.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Outside, O'Neal. Back to Irving. The Busher against Rodman. Jordan trying to free himself up. Good shot by Rodman. No good.
Seems like he changed his mind. To something else. Such a mobile big man. Love seeing Weber there in attack mode in transition.
With the slam.
Davis could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. You know, wide open look for Irving. Hoffman with the rebound. Honolulu leading by 13. Outspash Howard. Irving for 3. Offensive rebound. Howard kicks to O'Neal. He dishes it to Irving. Honolulu needs to get off a shot. 3-pointers off the mark. 27 seconds left in the quarter. And slammed in by Irving.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it.
Home team foul. Last shot. First personal foul. Team second. Substitution on the court.
20 seconds left in the third quarter. O'Neal on the wing. In the corner, Irving with it. That doesn't go in either for Irving. The pass to Money. Over Irving. No good there, and that would have kept us into this. And so with Honolulu holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Their defense has been active and effective. And we'll be right back after this. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammates.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. They've got P.J. Armstrong. Some money out there. Daniels out there with Rose. And it's Pfizer in at the 4-man position. That's the group for Detroit right now. Outside, Rodman. To the middle. Brooks anticipated the pass. Turnover. Now the feed to Daniels. throws. Off the mark, and a chance to trim it to single digits. Irving kicks to Jordan. Outside Rodman. This one for three. Outside Irving. Kicks it out to Rodman. Lock at 6. Into the ball. A.J. Brown stepped in for Detroit.
Substitution for the
He
home
goes in
team.
for money. Detroit trails 1-11. Outside Rose. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Shoots over shot. Here's Daniels. Pass to Brown. Tries again. Over to the left wing. Now here's Hardy. He's covered by Irving. Outside, Rodman. He feeds it to Jordan. The kick out to Irving. O'Neal passes to Rodman. To the inside. And
Guys, I feel bad for the ref. Shaq is one powerful dude.
now a timeout called by Detroit.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
Yeah, it's basically a layup line. You're not going to win many games if you can't offer more resistance than that.
For the Pistons, Everett checked in for Brown, and Griffin subbed in for Hardy. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard J.D. Bickerstaff talking with his team. Now, he was vocal and he told his guys, don't quit on each other. We're still in this game, guys, but I need each one of you to up your energy level. Let's make a run now. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David.
Quick thinking from Anthony. He's so good at going right up with that shot.
Armstrong against Booker. High, parking shot, and it's Armstrong missing. And so James will bring it up for Honolulu. Here in the fourth quarter, the defense has been very strong.
Third personal foul.
Against the team, he doesn't just give up on the attempt.
At the line
And
for the
Gavin,
away
let's get your
team.
take on the scoring breakdown for Honolulu.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. Really great when you see it in action.
And one other thing, I love how comfortable they are looking to operate from mid-range. There's no qualms about taking those wide open jumpers.
Kevin Booker.
And they're
The assist goes to
getting stops.
Carmelo
This is how
Anthony.
they like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends.
DJ
That
Armstrong.
takes the beat totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Outside, James. Passes to Anthony. Booker with it. On the wing, Duncan. Back to Booker. And a dunk by
Devin
Booker.
Booker.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game. Well, it shows you how crucial communication is. They clearly weren't on the same page there.
The Pistons making a change here. Fultz checked in. And a dunk by Booker.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Here's Rose. LeBron grabs the miss. Honolulu leading by 21. Honolulu passing it around. Duncan kicks to Anthony. Dishes to McGrady. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Anthony. Fires for 3. Sinks the triple.
Carmelo
And Anthony is certainly
Anthony.
capable of sinking the triple. The D has to respect that quick release and get out on it.
Booker against Armstrong. 52 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. That's in, coming off the assist from Gordon.
Well, all of us coaches, we love when you can create looks in close.
To the paint, stolen.
My fault.
Floats one up. A baseline chain. And it's Rose missing.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
So the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots. Better selection has to be set up for success.
Substitution on the court.
And it's Detroit's ball. Here's Rollins. Pass to DeBusschere. It's rebounded by Booker.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Yeah, that's the kind of aggressive defense you always want to see on the interior.
That's the end of the
All right,
game.
man.
This crowd was stunned by
We'd
the
like to
man.
thank all of the fans for coming out tonight. Please exit the building carefully and have a safe trip home. We'll see you next time.
Pick up again or see if we can get through
kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. So, for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and our reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Hart.
Hey, Superman, did London brush her teeth today? Oh, you're not going to be responsive? Alright. That woman over there deliberately not doing nothing for my child, yet she trying to get some money out of me for doing that. Got my parent allocation time form sent, so, you know, but it's just like shorted. Alright. Drop the ball. How come it ain't no better? Oh, red. Dark Matter Amari. Trash. We not pulling off this season, bro. Y'all can run that Amari though. I'll take that though. My name's Corey. I went to college. I love Amber. I'm in love with Amber. That's the best I can get. Little dumbass. I'm about to just run a bag off this dude, bro. For real. I'm about to just... Your life is bullshit volume, Corey, G. I'm finna make Buddy famous, bro. Who is Corey? Corey in the house. Oh, folks, great. Oh, that doesn't mean anything. You're being mean. I'm a liar. Nobody really cares about me. I talk like this. I'm actually smarter than you. I fucked my life up, but yet I have everything I ever want. I'm smarter than you. My name's such and such. I have the ability of outthinking people. I'm finna get off, man. I'm getting the water. I figured I was gonna, I figured. See, he's still up, isn't he? $57. Oh, that's invincible. Drop down. Maybe.